Why hello my fellow Queen fans, subscribers, and fellow bootleggers out there. This is Gregsynthbootlegs, and this is brought to you by Gregsynthbootlegs Productions. And yes, I will remaster this, I will pitch correct it whenever necessary, and send it out on a torrent, or do whatever it takes to get this out to everyone. And yeah, this is the first anniversary of the Gregsynthbootlegs channel, because approximately 1 year ago, me and a friend, and yes, you know who you are, me and a friend, we were collecting bootlegs, and I had just started getting into Queen bootlegs at that point. I had all the normal studio albums and the live album stuff, and you know, a few things there and there, like something from Hammersmith 75, but I really wasn't, you know, a bootlegger at that point. But you know, I stumbled across, you know, some stuff from Dave R. Fuller and Oberon on YouTube, and I was thinking, I'm gonna check this out, you know. So we go on Queen Zone, and you know, there we have it, bunch of Queen bootlegs. And so, as impulsive as I am, and you know, I'm excited about this, I start downloading as many as I can. Some bootlegs were in absolutely amazing quality, like Osaka 85, Mannheim 1986, and Hammersmith 79. And then there were some that were in absolutely horrible quality, like Brussels 74, Glasgow 74, which is like the worst ever quality I've heard in my life. Sao Paulo 81 is also terribly bad, and I'm talking about the second night. The first night's great, it's from radio broadcast. But yes, I will get that night up the second night, but just to tell you, the quality is absolutely horrible. It'll give you an ear tumor, and I can prove it because I have one growing in my ear right now. Anyway, we're going to move on to some more relevant topics here. Me and this friend, we were discussing Queen bootlegs, and then we both came up with this idea of, you know, why don't we just, you know, bring this stuff out for everyone, you know? It's one thing to just download something and, you know, just listen to it for yourself, or, you know, share it among people, you know, in real life, but, you know, why don't we just put this stuff out on, like, a public access, so, you know, other people who can't, you know, have access to this stuff, or, you know, or just want to check out on YouTube, you know, they could just, you know, view it and stuff. So, me and this friend, we thought of an idea, you know, the Queen Bootlegs channel, and then, you know, I spent about a day or two designing the channel, getting the right pictures and everything, and just organizing it and making, you know, sure it looked good, or, you know, presentable enough so it didn't look like crap or anything. And then the very first bootleg I put up was, I believe, Oakland 1980, which was one of my personal favorites, and it still is. I love the Need Your Lovin' Tonight on the concert and the Save Me, and I'm going off topic again. Then, you know, it kind of built, you know, a small fan base. It was only a few, yeah, I started off with 0 videos, 0 subscribers, 0 friends, absolutely nothing. But then, as the days ticked by, you know, I started gaining some, you know, friends, some subscribers, requests, and everything. So, and then, leading up to this day, I've amassed, to everyone's help, I admit that if it was just me doing this, I would have not even have 10% of what I've had here. It's all thanks to you guys out there, and you should give yourselves a pat on the back, because if it wasn't for you, this channel would not be as successful as it is now. With your help, this channel has over 150,000 hits, over 700,000 video views, and I have amassed over 600 subscribers and friends who I love very dearly, and I mean that with the bottom of my heart, despite me not having any emotion right now, because I'm trying to, you know, stay composed for this video. But yes, I love all my subscribers and friends. However, there is a few select, about 24 subscribers that are quite close to me personally, or they talk to me a lot. They, you know, I hold closer, and that's not to take offense to anyone else. It's just these subscribers are always with me. They're always talking to me. They're, you know, they're just always with me and everything. And I'd like to start with saying, let's see, I'd like to give props to MsMamapapa and FabioQueenFan for helping me with this, because there is over like 150 or 160 Queen bootlegs out there, and I cannot do this myself. I mean, I know everyone's saying, oh, we got to get Greg to do it, oh, yeah, we got to do this, you know, but hey, it's just me, okay? I can't do it myself. You know, I need help. I need all the help I can get, and I sure as hell need lots of help on some of these descriptions, and video info, because half the stuff I put in either doesn't make sense or it's the wrong date. Like, for example, a while back when I had Rosemont 80 going up, aka Chicago, I had 4 of the same exact gig in the request part on the channel, and it took about 4 people telling me that I flubbed, and I thought I didn't do it, but it turns out I did, and I got all embarrassed as usual. And I fixed that and everything. So for you guys, the channel 1 wouldn't be as successful, and 2, it'd be proofread because I am terrible with this stuff. But minor things aside, the channel went smoothly, and it's still going quite smoothly right now. I mean, occasionally we hit the occasional bump. I get spam messages. Hey, we can get you more hits. Go to www.getmorehits.com, or something like, they trash other channels. I am not proud of that whatsoever, because it just makes me look bad. It makes everyone look bad. There's other Queen channels out there. View them. Just because I'm the one uploading everything doesn't mean, I'm king or anything. It's, we're all fans. We're all one big happy family. And I also like to pay special tribute to my friend, thebiggestqueenfan. Yes, you know who you are. He's been with the start of the channel for the past year. He's known me for a year and a half. Yes, he terrorizes me 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. The list goes on. And if I were to talk about that, this video would go on for about 3 hours. And I know none of us have the time to watch a 3-hour video about me rambling nonstop about stuff that doesn't make sense. But props to him for uploading all the stuff from the Stormtroopers and Silhouettes thing going over in the UK. So we got to check it out. I wish that thing would come over to the US. I don't know what they're doing right now, but we got to see. So about the anniversary. Yeah, approximately 1 year ago, we started this channel, and it's gone up big time since. I have everyone to thank for that. Because if it was just me doing that, it wouldn't be successful. I needed everyone to help me out, comment, give opinions, facts, everything. So thanks to you guys. And also, I'd like to give some shout-outs to some subscribers that have helped me over the past year, who's talked to me in real life, who's helped me when I'm down and out, not feeling well. So we're gonna start right now. I'd like to say thank you to. And if I'm sorry, if I flub your username or your real name, I apologize. I am not good with pronunciation, so I'll let you bash me over the head with a shovel after this video. But you have to probably Skype me the shovel because I'm on Skype a lot, and I'll provide info about the Skype and the email stuff in the video description. I'd like to pay a special thank you to CED95570, French Queen fan of mine. Always comments, says yes, always gives positive encouragement, and always makes sure that I'm putting the right info in because he's corrected me a few times. Also, I'd like to thank you, and I did say this before, but I'll say it again just in case you missed it, to MsMamapapa, FabioQueenFan, and Mr. Manuel Yandro96. I think I screwed that up, but I'm sorry. Those 3 have helped me out uploading stuff because sometimes I'm not, always there to do it, Sometimes I'm at work, sometimes I'm doing something else, but, they're picking up the slack and they're doing really well. You should check out their channels because they have uploaded some stuff that I have not yet uploaded. Like some of the early Hot Space Tour stuff, some Works Tour stuff. Yes, I will get that stuff up, but just pay attention to their channels because they'll give you a sneak preview of everything. And I also like to mention that Brian, you suck. TSS, you suck. And formulaonemad, aka Adam Webb, whip it out. Just kidding. Anyway, let's move on to the subscriber mentions. I also would like to thank David Typhoon 792 for providing really just awesome opinions on everything. He was on the News of the World debate not too long ago, and he's admitted that he's not too up on the live stuff, but I'm really impressed with his, his general intelligence and knowledge and stuff. So, go to his channel, ask him questions. He's just really good at the logic stuff. And let's see. One of my favorite subscribers of all time, Sepiraw 345678890, and now he's going under the name Gunner's Original 2010. Yay, Guns N' Roses. I love Axl Rose. Love that guy. He offers some awesome knowledge on like Magic Tour stuff and Works Tour stuff, and he's always very optimistic. And like, for example, I'm not too fond of, the Works Tour, to be honest. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my preference, but there are good gigs. Some of them are in my favorites. He's really unbiased, and he'll give you just a good general knowledge on Fred's voice, completely objective and unbiased. And Sephiroth, please get a Skype or an MSN or something. We want you in these Queen debates or something, because, you're knowledgeable. I encourage you. And I also would like to sorry, I'm flubbing words right now. I also like to pay special tribute to Mr. Isle of Red, all the way over from the great country of Great Britain. Sometimes, I wouldn't say we butted heads, but, we've had opinions that, didn't quite, like work because we're so, left and right on it. But I gotta say, I gotta respect all your opinions and everything about, best bow rap and, the commercial and the hardcore stuff. Everyone's got their opinion, that's cool and all. And, I actually love it when people, put, opinions out there like that, because it just fuels debates. It makes the channel fun. I mean, it'd be boring if we were all agreeing on the same thing. And, some of you are, good at offering different opinions that, some don't agree with, some agree with. It's just awesome. I also like to pay special acknowledgement to user I'm looking over at the list over here. UllysesJoyce. UllysesJoyce, I think. I'm sorry, I think I flubbed that. But damn, you're always on the freaking guitar solos and bright rock improv saying, "Brilliant as ever, Dr. May." And then sometimes you had Roger Taylor in there. Gotta say, you're probably the single person who's getting these guitar videos up, these guitar views up big time, because normally when I see a view, bow rap gets high views, Killer Queen does, Champions does, and then the guitar solo somehow gets neglected. But thanks to you, the views are up and well. So, gotta give you thanks on that. I also like to mention Chrysius93 for her awesome comments on some of the videos, such as the bow raps. Love your comments. And also, I recently made a best 70s track list to a friend of mine from Canada. I believe it's Freddie 1991, but when it's written down, it's FRE 1991 DDIE. And I spent a while getting, a track list for the best 70s versions of stuff, or the best songs from the 70s, and I think I made him really happy and everything. It's, I'll probably share that list with someone, or put it on the channel or something, or I'll have him do it. It's, it's all opinion. I just picked versions that I like personally, or I think are the best versions, but, again, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. Now, I like to also mention fellow French Queen fan named VentilatorOfQueen. God damn it, that guy is awesome. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have spotted half these freaking notes Freddie hits. He's, he's actually mentioned to me that Fred's hits like C6s live, B5s. Like, I've never even heard these notes before because my ears suck or something. And thanks to him, they are added to the upcoming Freddie Mercury vocal range video. And, some people are wondering about that. I'm going on and off on that, making sure the video's right. I get new notes edited, notes taken out. I recently got that video struck down from YouTube, but, the strike's off. I kept that silent because, I don't want people to panic. Oh no, Greg's gonna get suspended. No, I'm not. I'm still here. And so that video is promised. It's going to be uploaded in the near future. I'm just making it the best I can because I'm a perfectionist nowadays. But it's a good thing. I also like to say thank you to my favorite Italian subscriber, carooomargheee, I think is the pronunciation, and her name is Carolina, and I love her. So there you go. And I love her comments. She's on Facebook talking to me a lot, on Skype a lot. Love her comments. She puts the random those icons with like the smiley faces and stuff, and it's just it's really pleasant. Really to talk to her, and I love her hair too. Anyway, the next subscriber I'd like to mention is RHCP6131. I believe that's abbreviation for Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I'm just guessing as usual. I love his opinions on the Works Tour, and yes, I will get some Works Tour gigs up, I promise, and we will do a Works Tour debate soon. And speaking about the debates, the next Queen Live Skype debate is on April Fool's Day, and we'll be covering the Night at the Opera Tour and the Summer of '76, which is the Edinburgh and Hyde Park stuff. And we'll also throw Live 885 in there, because I know everyone's got their opinions about stuff there. So we'll throw that in there, and if you guys are interested in joining this debate, please send me a message in my YouTube or my personal email or whenever you can send it, and I'll read it, and we'll figure something out. And I gotta say, RHCP has proven me wrong several times. Yes, I can be proven wrong. Don't worry, I'm not always right. You've seen me screw up on the video descriptions, misspell words, grammar, make up stuff. He's proven to me that some of the Works Tour versions of those songs, like Hammer to Fall, are actually good versions. I originally said that like 9/7. And yes, that is Adam's favorite gig, and he's probably crying right now because I'm dissing it right now. I thought 9/7, was a terrible gig, for Freddie vocally, because, his voice, was just not in that good a shape. And then Vienna 9/29 wasn't too hot either for his voice. But he's showed me some stuff that I actually was quite impressed at, like the Hammer to Fall was decent from both. And there are worse versions on that tour of that song, and I will mention those later when I upload the gigs. But it's not 9/7 and 9/29. And Mr. My Boy 1, love your comments on my channel. And yes, I will get some of those gigs up that you keep mentioning to me, because I'm just one person. I mean, I don't do it at light speed. I wish I did, but I'm part human, I'm part machine, aka a synth, as Mr. Brian Clemains calls me. So there you go. Also, ThisIsKuroCat, another one of my favorite subscribers. I love his comments about somebody to love and play the game, and comments like those. Makes fun of bad singers on YouTube like myself, and this opera singer, I think his name is like Salvo Bruno, who totally butchered Fred's songs. No one else can sing Fred, but Gary Mullen does come close. I gotta give him credit. But the Salvo Bruno guy, ThisIsKuroCat hates him and puts some of the funniest comments I've ever seen in my life on that video. I'll link you to that video probably if everyone's interested. And I would also like to say thank you to Christopher Mercury McManus. I think your name is rekoonsghjkl. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry, but it's like snooker backwards and some random letters and stuff. But I guess pay thank you to you and Mr. Horseracingkid, aka Steven, for joining the Queen Live Skype debates and providing some very interesting opinions on everything. And especially to you, Chris, for writing some of the craziest stuff on my channel and my videos, because it makes it very, very interesting to see this stuff. And just makes the channel that better, because I love craziness, like the Crazy Tour. Let's see, formulaonemad. Oh, let's see, got 2 hours here. Love your channel, love the Elton John stuff you post. Love your comments about 9/7. They are highly amusing and flattering. And, thank you for, your, everything on the channel, for helping me out and everything. And for entertaining me on Mumble and Skype. So, there you go. And also to Mr. Richard, aka Inuliger. God, I love that Canadian accent of yours. It is awesome, and I see a future for you as a guitar player, because you show some great promise as a guitar player and everything. You're a good drummer, and you're going to be a great guitarist, and I hope to see you at Breakthrough 2011, where we will play some Queen songs. I will attempt to play bass and do backing vocals, and we will try to post that on YouTube if we can, and during the summer. And I'll probably fail as usual, but that's the point of rock and roll. It's not about perfection, it's about having fun. And also, another subscriber that is pretty close to me, and I respect the hell out of him, is Mr. TSS Killer. I love his comments on the Freddie Mercury's Game Tour vocals, especially the Killer Queen and the Save Me's, and and the Works Tour stuff, because my God, if it weren't for him, those videos wouldn't be half as fun to watch and listen to, because I just love listening to his comments and everything, because he's like Dave in a way. He's really intelligent, knows how to do a proper conversation extremely well. You always have to listen to him, you know, because he's got that, like, charisma about him that, you know, you just gotta listen to him, man. He's featured in all 3 of the Skype debates that are currently on the channel, and he'll be featured in all the other debates, too, because he's that awesome. And plus, he records in stereo, which is sweet. And last but not least, I would also like to give a shout-out to one of my close friends who, yes, I have met in real life, contrary to popular belief, not just on YouTube, aka the biggest Queen fan, Brian, Mr. Clemens, Brian Clemens, you know, the name, it goes on and on and on, and gotta say, thank you for helping me out throughout, you know, the channel's life, helping me down in my downtimes, and respect the hell out of you. I see a future for you as an excellent musician. You're a stunning pianist, and check out his covers on his channel. His covers of Love of My Life and Play the Game and Friends Will Be Friends are very, very nice, and he's just really good at what he does. And see a career as a musician for you, and don't give up the film stuff, because I believe you'll make an excellent film composer as well. And that goes for you too, Mr. Isle of Red. I believe you are doing some film work, I think like a script or something, and I wish you the best of luck in that as well. And I hope you succeed, and I believe you will. So that you know, pretty much concludes this video. If you made it through, I will congratulate you, pat you on the back, and I will give you a choice of gigs to upload. So just write in the channel, send me a message what gig you want. I'll get it up as soon as I can. In the meantime, Nagoya82 will be uploaded later tonight, soon after this video is posted. I'm sorry for the delays, but you know, stuff comes at me from left and right. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta work, I gotta do this. But you know, I will get that up soon, I promise. It's a good gig. It's much better than 11.3, where Fred's voice is cracking on notes as low as F3 and cracking on notes like C5 going up to E flat 5 on body language, which is highly amusing. But Nagoya is just a great gig. It's one of the best later hot space gigs in my opinion. But you know, everyone's got their opinions, so they don't have to agree with me. So again, thank you for helping me out on the channel and making the channel what it is today. And I respect the hell out of you, and peace.